Today in History, September 25th, 10 key military events. September 25th has witnessed a series of significant military events throughout history, spanning continents, eras, and military strategies. From epic battles and famous commanders to decisive campaigns that shaped nations, this day holds notable importance in the annals of warfare. Let's explore 10 stories that highlight the key military operations, battles, strategies, and revolutionary moments that occurred on September 25th across different centuries and regions. 1. The Battle of Stamford Bridge, 1066. The Battle of Stamford Bridge, fought on September 25th, 1066, stands as one of the most significant military engagements of medieval England. It was the last major Viking invasion of England, led by King Harald Hardrada of Norway. King Harold Godwin, son of England, after marching his troops swiftly north, defeated Hardrada's forces near York. The English victory ended the Viking threat to England, though it weakened Harold's forces significantly just weeks before the Norman invasion led by William the Conqueror. This battle is a prime example of battlefield tactics involving surprise attacks, forced marches, and strategic ambushes. 2. The Siege of Vienna begins 1529. On September 25th, 1529, the Ottoman Empire under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent began the First Siege of Vienna. This marked the Ottoman Empire's farthest advancement into Europe and was a pivotal moment in European military history. Vienna's defense was commanded by Count Nicholas Somme and Wilhelm von Roggendorf. The siege, although unsuccessful for the Ottomans, was part of a larger series of confrontations between Christian Europe and the expanding Muslim Ottoman Empire. The military strategies employed during the siege, such as defensive fortifications and the tactical use of artillery, would influence European military tactics for centuries to come. 3. The Liberation of New Orleans, 1862. During the American Civil War on September 25, 1862, Union forces under General Benjamin Butler successfully liberated New Orleans from Confederate control. This event marked a significant turning point in the Union's military strategy in the South, as control of New Orleans granted the Union access to the lower Mississippi River, cutting off vital supplies to the Confederacy. General Butler's controversial occupation of the city, including his Woman Order, reflected the harsh measures taken during wartime to secure military objectives. 4. The Battle of Mogadishu, 1993. In modern warfare, the Battle of Mogadishu, also known as Black Hawk Down, began on September 25, 1993. This intense urban combat between U.S. Special Forces and Somali militias led by Mohammed Farah Aidid would continue into early October. The mission, part of a broader United Nations operation, aimed to capture Aidid's top lieutenants but resulted in heavy casualties. The battle highlighted the challenges of urban warfare, guerrilla tactics, and the use of modern military equipment in a chaotic and unpredictable environment. 5. The Capture of Majorca, 1936. On September 25, 1936, during the Spanish Civil War, the nationalists under General Franco captured the island of Majorca, solidifying their control over the Balearic Islands. This marked a crucial point in the Spanish Civil War, as the nationalists sought to isolate Republican forces and gain a strategic foothold in the Mediterranean. The operation was characterized by coordinated naval and air assaults, showcasing the importance of combined arms tactics in modern warfare. The capture of Majorca demonstrated Franco's tactical prowess and the nationalists' determination to suppress Republican resistance. 6. Operation Market Garden. Battle of Arnhem ends, 1944. Operation Market Garden, one of the most daring Allied operations of World War II, officially concluded on September 25, 1944, with the Allies' withdrawal from Arnhem. The battle, which aimed to secure key bridges over the Rhine River in the Netherlands, ended in failure for the Allies. Despite the ambitious airborne assault led by British and American forces, the operation's miscalculations, including underestimated German resistance and logistical issues, led to heavy Allied losses. The battle is often studied for its lessons in planning, coordination, and the execution of airborne and ground operations in hostile territory. 7. The Paris Commune Rebellion, 1870. On September 25, 1870, during the Franco-Prussian War, the Siege of Paris began, leading to the eventual formation of the Paris Commune, a radical socialist and revolutionary government. The Commune rose as a response to both the Prussian siege and the French government's perceived betrayal of Parisian workers. This military and political rebellion remains a powerful symbol of urban resistance, revolutionary warfare, and the power of civilian militias in shaping the course of history. The tactics of the Commune, including barricades and guerrilla warfare within the city, inspired future revolutionary movements worldwide. 8. The Second Battle of Bull Run, 1862. The American Civil War also saw action on September 25, 1862, during the aftermath of the Second Battle of Bull Run, also known as the Second Manassas. Confederate General Robert E. Lee's tactical brilliance resulted in a decisive victory for the South, forcing Union forces to retreat to Washington, D.C. The battle was a significant morale boost for the Confederacy and showcased Lee's superior use of terrain, deception, and rapid maneuvers, which became hallmarks of Confederate military tactics throughout the war. This victory helped set the stage for Lee's first invasion of the North, leading to the Battle of Antietam. 9. The Soviet offensive in the Baltic states, 1944. On September 25, 1944, the Soviet Red Army launched a large-scale offensive in the Baltic states during World War II, aiming to liberate Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania from Nazi occupation. The operation was part of a broader Soviet strategy to push German forces westward and reclaim territory lost during the initial Nazi invasion of the Soviet Union. The Soviet advance involved massive troop movements, armor support, and aerial bombardments, showcasing the power of Soviet military logistics and their ability to conduct multi-front operations effectively. 10. The Fall of New France, 1759. In the context of colonial warfare, September 25, 1759, saw the British forces under General James Wolfe begin their consolidation of New France after their victory in the Battle of the Plains of Abraham. The capture of Quebec effectively ended French control of Canada during the 7 Years' War, shifting the balance of power in North America to the British Empire. The tactics employed by Wolfe, including amphibious landings, night marches, and the use of high ground for artillery, demonstrated innovative military strategy in the harsh Canadian wilderness. FAQs on significant military events of September 25th. 1. What was the significance of the Battle of Stamford Bridge in 1066? The Battle of Stamford Bridge marked the end of Viking invasions in England and weakened King Harold Godwinson's forces just weeks before the Norman invasion, leading to the pivotal Battle of Hastings. 2. How did the Siege of Vienna in 1529 influence European military strategy? The siege showcased the effectiveness of fortified cities against larger attacking forces and emphasized the role of artillery in defending urban centers, influencing European military tactics for centuries. 3. What was the outcome of the Battle of Mogadishu in 1993? The battle resulted in significant U.S. casualties and exposed the difficulties of urban warfare, leading to a re-evaluation of U.S. military involvement in Somalia. 4. Why was the capture of Majorca in 1936 important during the Spanish Civil War? The capture solidified nationalist control of the Mediterranean, cutting off Republican supply routes and strengthening General Franco's strategic position. 5. What were the consequences of the failure of Operation Market Garden in 1944? The failure delayed Allied advances into Germany, resulting in heavy casualties and prolonging the war in Europe. 6. How did the Soviet offensive in the Baltic states impact World War II? The offensive pushed Nazi forces out of the Baltic region and restored Soviet control over Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, weakening the German war effort on the Eastern Front. Thanks for watching today's episode of Battle Mania. If you enjoyed exploring these epic moments in military history, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel.